Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi, hi. I forgot to put on my mommy voice for today. Hello, chat. Hi, chat. TF are you doing on Wiggles Twatter? What is happening in my... What is happening? What is happening when I'm offline? Seems like Mama was in a good mood. Good meowing on each chat. Good meowing King Fisty. Good meowing Mama. Good meowing Kanan. Good meowing a random cat. Good meowing Aspect 345. Good meowing Suxas. Good meowing the consultant 427. We already hag maxing? Yes. Yes, we are. I'm mommy. Sorry, I keep forgetting the mommy voice. I don't even know how to do it. Meowing accentique. Meowing Izuku Maldoria. Meowing bots took my name. How can I sound more like a mommy? The menopause is coming, yes. It's arriving. I hope it comes sooner. I'm sick and tired of these damn periods. Good meowing Luxafate. Good meowing Squirtle Squad 77. Good meowing Eggy Goka. Thank you for calling me queen. Your mommy voice sounds like your normal voice. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Good meowing Casanova Come Lord. How are you? Good meowing Latuga. Good meowing Sigandif. Every time I read Sigandif, I think of mathematics, like differential equations. What does your username mean? Good meowing LDTGX. You don't have to answer that. Only if you want to answer it. It just means that you're always mommy. Yes, I'm super fertile and super breedable, and I'm gonna have 13 children all at once. The way Moonson accentique gave me tickles, thanks. You're welcome. Moon, why are you twatter stalking Wiggles? We were in VC while you were doing it live? Who's Wiggles? Wait. Did I forget? Wait. Did I forget to close some tabs or something? Who the hell is Wiggles? Meowing Piscana. Sigma differentials. Oh, yes, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I'm supposed to be a Sigma. Meowing Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Technically, it's evening where I am, but for the sake of the universe and the lore, we'll say it's morning. Meowing Bowie. Not 14 children? Okay, fine, 14. Oh, your boy Wiggles. Oh, your boy Wiggles is a good dude. Sorry. I didn't know. Was I stalking him? Wait. Also, was that on my screen? I'm so confused. Are you sure I was stalking him and I wasn't just like responding to a tweet? I do feel a little bit exposed. I might have looked at something there. I don't remember though. The Mounting Woo 1089, how are you? So, Sagan part will get me banned if I explain it. But diff, I meant like League of Legends jungle diff term, as in the thing they said to offend teammates. I just found it funny. Oh, okay. So you're that kind of gamer. Toxic, just like me. Okay. Enough for a full soccer team and 2 subs. Yes, I like it. Actually, is a full team 12 players? I don't even know. I'm bad at this. Feels like a completely different conversation happened after I left. Also, good meowing, King Fisty. Did you sleep well? Good meowing, Link's Treehouse. How are you? How's the treehouse doing? Hi, PR Crusher. I keep doing the gremlin voice. I'm supposed to be doing the mommy voice. I just don't know how to sound like a mommy. Is your homework done? Have you done your homework for today? How was school? Were you respectful to your teachers? Oh, this is bad. Get me out in Kicklet. Responds to a Twitter post, stalking clearly. Oh, King Fisty, the reason I'm getting defensive is because I do stalk people on Twitter every now and then. We were in voice chat. He was watching you reply to his tweets live. Oh, we could see you going and clicking reply to 2019 tweets as they happened. Yeah, Kanan. Oh, okay, got it. I thought, because I was in voice chat today and I shared my screen more than once, so I was afraid that I accidentally showed people. Yes, you're absolutely right, Kanan. I do have a habit of occasionally I'll like click on someone's profile and I will just keep scrolling and liking all of the things that make me laugh. If your Oshi doesn't stalk you, then you haven't made it in life, yeah. So you all should post more in general so that I have more things to laugh at. MILF today? No, but we do have waifus. Good meowing, MILF Joy Senpai. Good meowing, Drakova, how are you? I wish I was lucky enough to find a 30-year-old. Oh, they're out there. A lot of them have children, but they're out there. I go sleep with people in chat, wake up, stumble over, check PC, people still in chat. Did you people even sleep? I didn't sleep yet, but I did other things. Treehouse is warm and sunny. I want to go there. Context for the question of the day in any regard, in regard to work, wisdom, etc. I'm talking about wifeability. I'm talking about loving them and squeezing them and hugging them and licking them on the cheek and licking them on the armpit and helping them do their taxes. Good morning, Panna Halo. Good morning, 7 even 02. A woman? Yes, I'm a mother. Call me mom, or don't. Call me whatever you want. I remember dropping out of my PhD program and being so relieved being out of academia and school continuously for 19 years. Nice. 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 You know, there are a lot of successful PhD dropouts in the world. I found that women over 25 just use men for sex. Oh, Izuku, you make me laugh so much. If they wanted a relationship, they'd be married. This is so fun. It's so funny to me. Oh, I don't even think you're trying to be funny, but that was hilarious. Anyway, I wish I could screenshot that so I can laugh about it later. Somehow doing taxes feels the dirtiest out of all those things. Bruh, that's not true. Only true degenerates hold hands. I can't wait to hold hands someday. As a 40-year-old, I need a 30-year-old, so at least some demand, I'd say. Hi, Gamaroo. How are you? Good meowing. Jailbirds are so lucky. I'm 30 and I'm definitely not in demand. Kagamine fan, I can change that for you. I can make you in demand. There's plenty of eligible bachelors in the chat right now. So if you're looking for a sweetie, Kagamine fan is perhaps... Actually, never mind. They're on Twitch, but I don't want to pimp out chatters. I feel like I could get in trouble for this. Who the F wants to be 30 years old? I don't know, 30 years old. I'm asking you, Bowie, is it in demand? I think it is. Based on, you know how I know it's in demand? Because every time I go to ENvtuber, the 5 most popular diligence, they're always like some mom, either someone's mom, your friend's mom, your mom, or something like that. So I feel like 30-ish is in demand. Maybe 40-ish. Maybe 40. Any hot single 30? Wait, I didn't read it. It's too fast. 30-year-old women in chat need help with their taxes. Just wondering. Just use free tax USA while it still lasts. There was a movement on social media called hag maxing, where youngins were dating older women because they would get sex and listen to them, while women would get sex and feel wanted. I hope that never ends. I'm also a man. Hey, we don't discriminate. And by we, I mean me. I can't speak for the rest of the Moonies. Maybe they discriminate. Female streamer. Cute chatter. I googled certain NSFW Mrs. Moonson query and that first result. What? Wait, With all people on this earth, with there being millions upon millions of people the same age or who just like older women, of course they're in high demand, especially now. As a guy in his 20s, 30s is desirable. I'll take a 30-year-old and love her not to death but close. 27-year-olds are now hags. Shit, then what do you make up of 35-year-old ladies with kids? Hags with baggage. Hold on, don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. I don't really think it's in demand, but that many people that like it have mommy issues or feel dejected by their own generation. Gamaru, you have a point there. You have a point there. It all depends. 19-year-olds are hags. Oni-chan, I agree. You are the one ruining the bell curve. It can't be me, SD Kong, also meowing. Moon goes on spicy websites. I'm reformed, Squirtle Squad 77. That was the past me. That was the old me. Not anymore. The hag joke is resulting in people treating 25 plus as hags, which makes no sense. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I think people get too hung up on stuff like that. Just cuz you're a hag doesn't mean you're not valuable. It doesn't mean that you're not lovely. It doesn't mean that you're not sexy or desired, or even outside of, that kind of desire. You have other value other than just that, other than your bangability or dateability. I dated one person last year. She was 38. It was a terrible experience. Yeah, but n equals 1, Izuku. You only tried one. That doesn't mean every 38-year-old will be a bad experience. Any age from 20s to infinity for me. Fuck you. Why? Wait, what did I do this time? Can I call you mommy? Yes, you can. Moon is a hag. That Reddit lady is a hag. He's a hag. His mom's a hag. Is anyone here not a hag? Oni-chan is not a hag. Oni-chan is a rabbit. Moon, can we get a good boy, please? Okay. Who's a good boy? You are. You're my good boy. Yes, you. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. I want to kill myself now. Good morning, Rise Up 420 God. How are you? Being a hag just means becoming infertile. Not with today's medicines and in vitro fertilization. Just kidding, actually. It can be really tough to have babies and stuff. It depends. It depends. Some women pop them out willy-nilly and other women really struggle, And it's not just women. Some men have low sperm counts, or some men secretly get vasectomies and then they don't tell their wives that they got a vasectomy, and then they get really suspicious if their wife gets pregnant, or when she keeps bringing up wanting to get pregnant, he kind of like changes the subject. Anyway, you know how I know? It's because I spend too much time on Reddit. That's how I know. I read all about the lives of married people on Reddit. It didn't used to be like this. In the world before Bernstein won, before 2007, lewds weren't full of mommy stuff and straight soda. I know, right? I didn't really understand the straight soda stuff. Honestly, I don't want to knock anyone's joy, though, but it's probably not for me. This is definitely a Zoomer tide. Yeah, but you know what? I think that's okay too. I think it's okay for times to change and trends to change. I also think that, it's the result of capitalism. It's because of capitalism. It's because of central banking and the Federal Reserve. That's the reason why. Because if it wasn't for all of that, if it wasn't for capitalism, women wouldn't have to go to work to help support the family. They would be at home and stay-at-home moms and raise the kids, and then the children wouldn't grow up with all this resentment and confusion. And I feel like young boys miss their mothers sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes if the mother is absent. So then they go into mom's room because they're thinking about her and missing her. Just like if you have a cat or if you have an animal, sometimes cats will they'll take a nap on your clothes, even if it's dirty clothes, so that they can, they smell your scent and they like your scent. I think young boys who feel neglected by their mother do the same, and they end up they end up in her panty drawer, and then and then weird things happen after that. Anyway, Just ask Whisperson Static to get pregger. He can do it. No, 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 no. I'm not going to do that. You think hags would want to bleed even after 40 if the medicine enabled them that? It depends. Honestly, for some of them, yes, because a lot of them get to 40 and then they're finally like successful in their career, but they feel hollow and empty inside. And some of them do decide they want to have babies at that point, so they would take the bleeding. You should always be suspicious if your wife is insistent on getting pregnant when you are already trying, because it means she thinks you're not doing enough. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind for when I have a wife. I dated a 30-year-old as a 25-year-old, and the long introspective walks were amazing. Wow, life is fun. Fun fact, in France, you can't get a paternity test. That's crazy. France, what are you doing? Which is worse, dudes who get snipped and lie to avoid kids, or women who lie about birth control to get pregnant? Definitely the latter. I think it's definitely worse to avoid, to have kids, to subject yourself and others to kids when the other doesn't want to have children. That's bad because, every child deserves to be loved and wanted desperately by both parents. If both parents don't have the full buy-in, I don't know if it's worthwhile. I don't like where this is going. She's so exotic. Thanks for the clip. I read that already. Both parents working was such a mistake. I agree. I can't keep up with chat. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to read faster. So how do mommy issues relate to the Federal Reserve again? Do I have to explain all over again? Okay, the Federal Reserve pretends to be some sort of like government body, but really it's made up of stooges that want to control everything. It's those families again, those families I'm not allowed to say by name. Homeboy overshares a lot. He will NTR your ass and get her pregger. I always thought that was a myth. It might have been true for a very short time period in World War II, and that was limited to the US. Is that your childhood? Lazybird0627, good meowing, and no, I'm not projecting at all. Maybe I'm projecting. Central banks and late-stage capitalism, the causes of NTR, Street Shota, and Mommy Ludes, Moon 2025 TED Talk. I know, it's a work in progress. This is just where I like get to play with my ideas and then test them out on you all like guinea pigs. And then later on, maybe they will solidify into something that makes more sense. People complain about men with mommy issues, but no one complains about women with daddy issues. No one complains because you guys like it, you sick freaks. And I'm just joking, by the way. I don't think you're a sick freak for that. But anyway, I think a lot of people, men and women, like women with daddy issues. The one I dated was a Redditor and defended underage relations. Izuku, I'm noticing a trend. Or was that the same woman that you talked about the other time? Or is that a trend? Do you date a lot of female predators? I think I need to interview you for my first video essay. Every other girl has some form of daddy issues. The case with women is even stronger. The age gap they want tend to be even bigger, probably. I don't know, Gamaru. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert in hags or cougars. What about daddy issues? I have daddy issues because I really miss my father. To be fair, I do have a personal anecdote. When I was 24, I was in a relationship with a 36-year-old woman. It was the best sex I had to this day, but the relationship was dead on arrival in the long term due to the age gap. See, but if you loved each other, you could have made it work, Drakova. The age gap doesn't have to be a death sentence. Men on average die earlier anyway, so I don't know. You could have hung in there for the best sex. Anyway, is the Federal Reserve made up of furries? You know it, Luxafate. It's furries all the way top to bottom. Childhood, more like Rothschild. You should just say good meowing and start the stream, lol. That's a good idea, Oni-chan. I'm sure you're working hard on your videos, right? Fisty, I'm, Good meowing, Stanley Quillen, how are you? I've got issues with women in general. Kanan, I can help. I think I can help. I love capitalism even more. Women with daddy issues are usable and fixable. Rise up 420 God. That is a quote of all time. Master, please start the stream. Okay, Bowie, I do have to mention, you calling me master makes me very confused. I feel like I'm doing some sort of like race play against my will. Like, I, I don't know. Or do you mean it like master and main branch, like in programming? Again, I'm not opposed to being called master, but at the same time I'm worried. I'm worried and concerned. I'm your fucking butler. Oh, true. Oh, true. I think I should end the stream now. This ain't the stream? No, this is just me talking crap for a while. I keep thinking I'm 5 years older than my partner. I'll very likely die earlier. Oh, don't say that. Men do die sooner, but to be fair, women are more likely to get dementia. True, true, true. Dementia runs in my family. Well, Alzheimer's does. How young is too young? How old is too old? That's a good question. Throwing her out when she reaches 50? No, no, no. Gilfs are great too, you know? How are we supposed to die in one day if not for older women? I don't know. She was in a different phase in life and wanted a husband. I can neither provide that kind of life to her nor plan to have one like that. Fair enough, Drakova. Thank you. I'm a cult leader. Call her mistress. You could call me whatever. No, only chat. I can't read that. Master. I mean it as in race play. I'm white. Oh no. Fucking mood. Man. Man. Statistically, the people with the most satisfied sex life are committed married couples. Good to know. I'm looking forward to this whole marriage thing. I hope I get married. I hope I get married soon. My crush that I'm courting is 7 years younger, and I don't feel older. Well, I ship it, Izuku. I hope you guys work out. I hope all the best for you. As a man in his early 30s, yes, 30 is in demand. Get meowing the unexpected fan. Welcome. And, I'll let the hags know that they are in demand. Hi, Moon. Can I call you Hotfix? You can call me whatever you want. I'm going to start the stream. Good meowing. Good afternoon. And good nacht wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Thank you, and also thank you for tuning into Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where your host, that's me by the way, is a kitten who's smitten. And every day we dive deep into the topics of love, life, and anime, not always in that order. And sometimes we talk about other things as well. I forgot to mention RFK Jr. and autism. Izuku, why didn't you remind me? I'm still thinking about that whole situation, though. I do think it's curious that he wants to make a database. What is it for? What are they going to send the autists to the gas chambers? I really hope they don't, because then VTubers are gonna be out of luck. That's our entire viewer base, pretty much. Maybe not 100%, but probably close to 80% at least. And I like autists a lot in general. The Meowing Killer SCV, how are you? How are you? Love talk. Yes, we're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about loving hags. They're going to confiscate our autism like our guns. Yes, they're going to give you pills. They're going to give you funny pills and send you to a farm and put you in a concentration camp until you're normal again. But it sucks because, I don't know, I don't like it. Database sounds scary, but it means that it's not being kept proper track at the moment, so it's harder to make statements about, I guess. Or people could just mind their own business. I don't know. They're banning food dyes, so expect processed foods to change soon. Good. Let them change. Mapping the autists and their movements. Wait, is riboflavin the cause? I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I have no idea what causes autism. Muna's gonna take funny pills and turn into a trad wife? I'll do it without the pills. I just need a husband. I don't think you ever talked about love during Love Talk. Piscana, I object. I talk about love all the time. I talk about romance, don't I? At least I think I do. Love Talk is the name of this podcast thing that I do. It's like a daily live stream I do every single day. I talk about a lot of things. I like calling it love talk because I'm supposed to be the mender of broken hearts. But instead of mending your heart, I kind of am parasocial with my chat and you guys mend mine. Sorry. You know? I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Name one time you talk about love. Today, I'm talking about loving hags. Hags deserve love. Hags need love. Kiss a hag. Give a hag a head pat. Squeeze a hag's booba and butt cheeks. Help a hag get ready for her job interview. uh, uh, I don't mean to just sit here and laugh. I'm gonna continue the stream now. Okay, over on Kick, we have channel points, but I don't have anything to redeem for it, so meh. Oni-chan, you don't have to give them Monero if you don't want to. It's up to you. Today is Waifu Wednesday. That means I'm going to be giving you the waifus. You know, it's that one day of the week where we get to celebrate the anime girls that make life worth living, and I'm really excited about the ones I chose for today. I have a feeling that the audience will hate them, but I like them. So just because you don't like my waifus, well, whatever. I'll keep them. More waifus for me. After I talk about anime, though, I'm going to talk about anime first. Technically, I feel like I already answered the question of the day, so I'm just going to skip it. Yes, the age of 30 is in demand, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Anime. Drum roll, please. That's not a drum roll. You just clapped your hands. You stupid cat. Tsuki ga kirei. Now, I planned originally to watch this anime before stream started. Which anime you watch? Lately I haven't been watching much at all. Lately, to be honest, I don't have the attention span. This series focuses on characters Akane Mizuno and Kotaru Azumi, two third-year middle school students who become classmates for the first time. The series will depict each character's growth and connection to the people around them, their classmates, clubmates, teachers, and parents. It will also center on the youthful adolescent romance of the characters who are hounded by change and uncertainty as the seasons inevitably pass. So I only got to watch the first. Yes, it's a romance, because this is love talk. The title means the moon is pretty. Is that true? Is that really true? Anyway, I like this one so far. I started watching the first episode. So they meet kind of like their eyes meet in school. I don't remember if they're in the same class. I don't even think they're in the same class, but they saw each other. And then later that same day, after the first day of school, they were at a restaurant with their families, like respectively. And then they saw each other at the restaurant. So then they like talked again. And I feel like that's the blossoming of romance right there. Whoa. Anyway, watch it if you want. Don't watch it if you don't want. I don't have much more to say other than I really like it so far. It seems like an excellent and sweet premise, and also it doesn't make me as sad as more realistic romance because my middle school days are gone, so it's I'm less jealous. Whereas when it comes to romance involving people who are adults, that's when I start to get nervous and sad and jealous. Hopeless romantic. It's more like a love confession. Talk about MILF Jojen recommendations instead. Oh, I've done that before, boy. I always vote too soon and then she throws a curveball about the anime. Sorry. A phrase is used. Moon is pretty. Okay, I believe you. Okay, anyway. Let's do the waifu wars. So the theme this week. Oh, I quite like this type. This week, I have for you two waifus who are shy or nervous. Okay, they're kind of, oh, so cute. Why am I so excited? I need to get a grip. I'm very excited. Because I think they're my type, is what I'm trying to say. So the first one we have is Rina Tanoji from Love Live. Oh, so cute. I know you can't see her face, but just trust me, she's really, 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 really adorable. So she has trouble expressing her emotions through facial expressions, and she often appears aloof. So she uses what's called a Rina-chan board, right? Like a drawing thingy, to communicate her feelings, right? And she covers her face. She's kind-hearted and friendly, despite being reserved. She has autism. Stop making me laugh. Her concept is cool. This is self-reflection. Good choice. Yeah, I like her. Come, give meowing Tarragon Dragneel. I haven't watched any of these Type B anime. You should. Love Live is a great franchise, series, and franchise. She gets nervous easily, but she continues to try her best, and she works hard to improve her communication skills and to make friends. Okay, so that's option number 1. Bowie says I'd friend her. That's so cute. I watch a lot for a long time. Okay, here's the next one. This one is going to be controversial. It shouldn't be, but I know it's going to be. We have Reina Aharon from Aharon-san wa Hakaranai. She is so freaking cute. Oh my god. This character is so cute. She's so cute. She's so adorable, okay? Good meowing Tim Tom Tat. So for Reina or Aharon, she's quiet and timid with difficulty judging interpersonal distances. So the first day of school, a boy sits next to her and like tries to talk to her, and she's basically just like whispering so low that it looks like she has no reaction. Of these two, I'll pick the second. Reina. I'm currently watching that anime. Do you like it? So Love School Idol Festival was a rhythm gacha game. It was out for years. They made it and killed the first one. Before 2 came out in the West, they already canceled it. Okay. I'm one that believes that the cuter girl is objectively a better waifu. Well, which one is cuter? Where's the hags? I didn't bring hags. I'm sorry. Are there any shy hags? If you guys have shy hags that are a recommendation, maybe we'll do a bonus round for next week. Yeah. Hi, Hiragana Mitsude. It's okay that you're late. I'm running late too. Aharon is cuter. I agree. I like them both though. I'm biased. I like both a lot, but I do think Aharon is super super cute. She's also she gets so even though she's like kind of shy, it's not because she's actually shy. It's because she's really affectionate and positive, and in the past, people have rejected her for being too nice. So, as sort of like a defense mechanism, she started to kind of keep herself in and hold herself away from the rest of the world. But yeah, she finally makes a friend, and she's so cute and affectionate with him, and she like gives him hugs, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, pick whichever one you want. Shy hags don't exist because anime moms tend to die tragically for character development. MMO Junkie has a shy hag. Okay, the unexpected fan. I'll look for it. Get me adding Tentacola. Reina had a strong episode 1 but kind of fell off. Still pretty dang cute. Dang it, I'm nervous now because I've only seen episode 1, so I don't know if it gets better. Rina won, by the way. Not seeing the face definitely nerfs Rina. Spoiler, the manga is done. Okay, well. Anyway, so those are the waifus. Unfortunately for you and for me as well, we can't actually marry them because they're anime characters. But, a girl can dream, so that's what I'll do. I'll just keep dreaming. Wah! I'll dream of cute anime girls. Wah! I'll give you a quote and then I'll leave. I'm sorry that I keep going over time. Someone needs to cut me off when I start ranting in the beginning. Here's the quote. Nothing is permanent. Oh boy, do I like this one. taken from my fathers once again over on X. I like this because it's so true, right? Everything that lives dies except for one type of jellyfish. Did anyone else see an article about that? Apparently there's this jellyfish that like self-renews and never dies. But for the rest of us, your worst moment and your best moment will end eventually. Someone needs to cut me off. Moon, you should start now. No, Oni-chan, I don't want to. I know, I'm difficult. Anyway. Even heaven demands death, right? Rest in peace to the Pope again. I guess I have to find a dumb real person instead. Ha ha ha. Jellyfish, what's the purpose of their life? They just no, so they don't just like continue to live. I think they literally go back into the fetal stage and then start life over. Oh my god, the jellyfish are like isekai animes kind of. Oh, this is cool. Anyway, I'll end the stream. I've talked too much. I miss you already, but I gotta go. Bye. Thank you all for being here with me. You put me in a really great mood. Also, thank you to the ones who hung out with me while I was reading that book on economics. I appreciate you. You're the real ones. I'll be back tomorrow with Therapy Thursday. I'm going to do some awkward, cringe roleplay if you're into that. If not, feel free to skip tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. If you're watching on Odyssey, also hello. Bye, everyone. I love you. I miss you. I don't want to go. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.